morning, crew. How's it going, gang? We finally have internet back at the barn. Yay! How's everyone doing today? Eilish, I know we're back. Fisher's hi. Is it Jurgensen? Good morning. Christopher, ciao. Oh, Laura, you're so sweet. Dean, good morning. Leonardo. Dean, I know it's like we starved you guys of lives for a couple days. Makes them better, right? Maritza, good morning. Eilish, I did, only because you toughened me up. Because of you. Willie, good morning. Erica, crew. Mikey G. Philip, it's still like, Tennessee is just so confused right now. Let's see, it is 52 here, but I mean, May is usually like summer, so I don't know what's going on. It'll warm up this weekend. Gary, good morning. Well, Wednesday. You guys, it's gonna be like double public live today. Heck yes. I know, it's so strange. Augustine, good morning in Argentina. Kim! You guys, I'm so happy to be live with you all. Although, the phone's a little crooked. We just can't have that. I know, Eilish, that's like, I mean, for me, I put my big toe in and I was like, ugh, oh gosh. But, oh, that's why it's crooked, because you don't want that thingy in there. Yeah, well, I found out Eilish swims in 40 degrees and I was having issues over, what did I say it was, 73? Basically a hot tub for her. There we go. Now we're, oh, quick, I'm sorry. That really didn't go as planned. Sorry, gang. I'll have you fixed in a jiffy, sort of. That was an intense fall, crew. We're done. That was the last earthquake you'll receive this morning. Oh yeah, that was hopefully no one was staring too close to the phone, or you probably screamed right there with me. Although now I have to move it again, and please don't fall. Yep. All right, we're good. I'm not touching it. Well, that was intense. That stress anyone out? No one's stressed. Wow, it's like early morning roller coaster ride. Who doesn't want that? Julie, I know. It's a Christmas miracle. But we've got all green bars on the internet. Heck yes. George, hello. Little dude, welcome back. Philip, here we go. Yeah, that was definitely one of those. All right, crew, well, let's talk about our warm-up today. I mean, let's just talk about also that Tasia program wall walks. Not just in one of the versions of the workout today, but in both. There's no escape. The wall walk is back. I have nowhere to hide. Shamu. Ooh. Haley's pretty fast. It depends on what distance. Rich, I bet, would out-sprint Haley. If they were going for a 10-mile run, Haley would probably run faster. But who knows? Rich is like a closet fast runner. When I first met him, he worked on it so much. And now when Rich practices anything, he becomes amazing at it. Lucky guy. Crazy. It's probably why he's a bazillion-time world champion. George, wall walks don't stress you out? Whoa, Steph, in VR, I would have really taken you. That would have been roller coaster for real. I know. Philip, tell me that you did wall walks as I tie my shoes. I fear for my big toes. I just remember how it felt on my big toes. And yeah, so there's that. There's no fear around the wall walk. It's just, you know it's gonna be a good workout. Let's put it that way. Gary, that's unbelievable. Gary, how many things have you refereed today? Let's just be honest there. Right, Julie? I'm impressed with your mobility. I wish I could just do the splits and get up there in one swoop. Oh, guys, funny story. So I'm driving in today. You know, I'd do anything to be here with you guys. So a tree fell over in Rich's driveway, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna move it. It's not like a very big tree. It's kind of like skinny and fluffy. So I'm like, oh, you know, I'll get it out of the way for everyone because everyone will come soon, you know. So I get out of the car and I go to the branch and I pull as hard as I can. I'm like, I can deadlift quite a bit. I feel like I should be able to move a tree. Didn't move. Didn't budge, not even an inch. And I was like, well, this is embarrassing. It's like when you're in the woods and you yell, is anyone listening? Like, I'm in the driveway early morning. I'm like, did anyone just see me try to move a giant tree? And the tree didn't move an inch. So what did I do? I drove over it. So there. It's a good thing I was in an SUV. I'm like, I got this. Well, it was like kind of like 2/3 on the tree, 1/3 off the tree. Anyway. I know, Gemma, like, seriously. Enough is enough with the wall walking. Just kidding, they're good for you. They have to be so good for your shoulder strength and mobility and all that fun stuff. Gary, 2 games Monday, 2 yesterday. Ooh, golf league today. Heck yeah. My dad had men's golf league yesterday, Gary. You need to call him and see how it went. He used to have a really big belly. He doesn't anymore. And his golf swing, it was so funny. He swung around his belly and he couldn't figure out why he kept slicing it. I'm like, Dad, because you have an object. But he has since lost the belly. Bravo, Daddy, bravo. Hey, but we make it work, you know? I mean, Philip, you think, I think it's because I tried to drag it. That was probably my issue. George, I hope not, because it was embarrassing. I pulled really hard. It's one of those things that I'm actually surprised because it's like the skinnier, longer tree that it did not slingshot me across the driveway, because that would have been even worse. If I woke up with trees all over me and leaves, that would have been really embarrassing. Julie, if it was close enough, I would. We could be like, well, M30 today, guys. We're getting rid of the wall walks and we're adding tree drags. Just kidding. Nothing would happen. I tried to drag the tree, it didn't go anywhere. And thank goodness it didn't slingshot me across the driveway. Stefan, I know, he's gonna be like, I certainly hope I didn't snap it in half. Uh-oh, sorry, Rich, my bee. I was just trying to get to M30, come on, gang. I'd do anything to get here in time, sorta. Maybe not the on time part, but you know, get here. Oh, Amar. Oh, public subs are the best. There were a lot of public subs happening when I was in Florida last week. I actually really didn't think about it because to me, I'm like, I got this. It was no problem. Yeah, should have. Philip, it was a huge tree. I would look like, I don't even know, an ant carrying something. I know, Gary, on time, on schmime, whatever, you know, whatever. Julie, I wake up around 5 and I go to bed around 10:30. I'm trying to go to bed earlier. It's a work in progress. All right, crew, so for our warm up today, and we've been chatting, you know, had to tell the tree story. What about you, Julie? What's your average? Eilish, wow, I could totally use that hashtag. But I have to like put something positive after so there's like a solid reason, like, you know, live life to the fullest. Or, you know, something like that. I don't know about that, Gary. If I did that, then we'd really, Elly time would be a real thing. Flavio, it depends on what kind of shoulder issues you're having. Something I really love is a shoulder activation. It's like an all-encompassing activation, and I will, actually, I gotta put this thing down. Oh great, guys, I'm touching the phone again. A really good activation before you start anything for your shoulders is if you just come into the plank position, and it's almost like that walking plank, and then you come to your elbows like this. I usually do 5 of those, then 5 of these. And then if you bring your knee to your elbow and you come down sort of in a push-up, and you take a step, bring that other knee to that elbow, push-up. To me, that warms up everything in the shoulders. Other than that, crossover symmetry, those bands that are on the rig are amazing. If you can get a hold of any bands, you know, the pulling here, we do a lot of pulling here. The crossover symmetry is the daily go-to. So what I showed you is activation if I'm trying to get everything warm in that shoulder girdle, and then just for overall shoulder health, crossover symmetry is amazing. Yes, and what Gary said, ready state mobility is awesome. It's so good. I wouldn't suggest the early morning tree drag. That one we'll throw out the window. Ha! Goes up, snooze for 30 minutes. Julie, I feel ya. We have very similar on that one. Fiuma, well, hello in France. Bonjour. Sort of. I don't know if I really nailed that or not, but I tried for you. All right, crew. So for the warm-up today, we have 3 rounds, 30-second plate hop or single under, 30-second handstand hold or plank hold, 15 air squat. So crew, we've been chatting a lot, so I'll do 1 round with you. Hopefully you'll just keep moving along as we go. And rock and roll. Impossible. Yeah, Philip's never seen that. Some people are wired for that. Hector, hello in Puerto Rico. Aaron, that's completely relatable. I could see why. The wall walks are back. Oh, I need a jump rope gig. If you have a plate, it would be on the ground. I do not have one out here, but I'll show you what plate hop looks like. You'll just have that plate on the ground. We do this a lot in hinge show workouts and warm-ups, and you'll just be hopping those 2 feet on the plate and off. If you can imagine a plate there. I'm going to start with 30 seconds of single unders, because I'm going to be double undering here soon. Sometimes I like to start with the plate hops, just to warm up those feet and ankles, but it's completely up to you. And if anyone sees the remote control, yell I. Or send a pigeon. Either or. Well, got it. All right, crew, so starting in 10 seconds with 30-second plate hop or single under. Got it. I moved you guys over here. Gotta think about it when we're single undering, you know? Next, we're moving on to, bye George, bye little dude. 30-second handstand hold or plank hold. So guys, if you're doing your plank, just make sure you're stacking shoulders over those elbows. And if you're kicking up into a handstand, just make sure, imagine you're pressing your hands to the ceiling. I've seen many full-grown adults kick up into a handstand and fall down. So you always want to remember to be active in those shoulders on that hold. So because of the wall walks, I am going to start with that 30-second handstand hold, but handstand hold or plank hold work great. 7 single unders. After learning double unders, it's almost like it messes with your mind. You have to be aware of it. All right guys, 30-second handstand hold. Bravo, group. Wow, I realized I'm hiding behind the clack. And last but not least, guys, 15 air squats. Find that perfect foot position for your squat. Remember, initiate by pushing those hips back, and we're just going to extend our hips at the top. $15 of those. Trying to get below parallel if you can. I gotta work on that too. Only done CrossFit for so long. Pushing those knees out, keeping that chest nice and tall. Lots of squatting cues this morning, guys. I'm far enough away from the camera you can't hear my knee singing. 15 knee clicks, you could hear. Hey, it's a good rep counter. Click, click. All right, guys, so hopefully you're moving through 2 more rounds of that. And I'm gonna go over the workout real quick, because I know you guys are gonna be eager for Compete Live after this. All right, guys, so for both workouts, we have 14-minute AMRAPs on the agenda. As many rounds and reps as possible, that's what that stands for. So for 14 minutes, you're just gonna keep going through that list. Yeehaw. So for the bodyweight version, we have 40 line hops or jumping jacks, 4 wall walks, our new favorite, hooray. It does say in the workout notes that if you don't have a place to wall walk, you can do 8 hand release push-ups, but I'm challenging you to do the wall walk if you do have a wall. You can pad those toes too if you want, that's okay. Maybe put some cotton balls in the shoes or something. Pro tip? I don't know. And then followed by 12 air squats, guys, for minimal. Same idea, 14-minute AMRAP, 40 double unders or 60 single unders. Or you can do those line hops if you don't have a place to jump rope. I know you need a certain ceiling height for that. 4 wall walks or 8 hand release push-ups, but again, bonus points if you try the wall walks. And 8 double dumbbell deadlifts. All right, we're gonna go over this quick and get started so we can get moving, gang. Maybe go drag the tree out of a driveway. Haha, just kidding, already tried that. So for our line hops, I'll spare Rich the line draw on the floor, even though it's my, one of my favorite hashtags, don't tell Rich. 40 line hops or jumping jacks. I'm sure you've done a jumping jack out on the playground. One day, maybe didn't. Do they still play on the playground? So either 40 jumping jacks, or imagine there's an invisible line on the ground and you're hopping laterally over the line. I do love line hops, guys. I like throwing in a little lateral movement because I don't feel like we do a ton of it. I say that and then I rarely choose line hops for that reason, but they are really good for you. So maybe throw in some line hops today, guys, or even in your warm-up. Oh, and then crew, it is that time to go and do the infamous wall walk. Let's get it, gang. Oh gosh. It's really not so dreadful. I tease. You guys know me, I play a lot. I wish the baby bison are so cute. So cute. It's like, you think they're baby bison, but they're pretty big. They come into the world pretty big, to be honest. Maybe not comparatively to Custer, but still, in my mind, pretty big. All right, guys, so for that wall walk, I'm gonna come into that plank position. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to press my hands up. You can have your knees on the ground, whatever you need. You're just not moving your hands until your feet are up there. So now I'm pressing, and walking my hands back. So there. Then you're gonna walk back to that push-up position and slowly bring your feet down. I'm probably not gonna drop my feet like open competition style. Protect those toenails. You know, they've been through enough. So that will be your wall walk, gang. Although if you're doing wall walks for speed, you know, feel free to send me a video. Some tricks. Thanks, Aaron. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Steph and I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. All right, guys, the next movement, last but not least, is that air squat, which we did in our warm-up. Just remember, guys, biggest thing about the air squat is it's not just sit straight down. We don't want those knees going forward. We initiate by pushing our hips back. And we want to think about driving our knees out and keeping our chest nice and tall, trying to get below parallel, and extending completely at the top. Vicky D, welcome. And if you're doing the other version, gang, the minimal version, we have double dumbbell deadlifts. So you'll have those deadlifts right by your feet, guys. We want to find a way to keep our chest nice and tall. So the little hack on dumbbell deadlifts is right before I pick up the dumbbell, I want to think about sitting back, and that allows me to keep my chest nice and tall. So I have the dumbbells here, and right before I pick them up, I'm going to think about sitting back and standing nice and tall. Only need to tap the heads of those dumbbells and extend completely at the top. I'm going to do the minimal version with you guys today, so that's 40 double unders, 4 wall walks, 8 deadlifts, 40 minutes. Let's get this party started. Can't wait. Stefan, that's all I saw. I was like, you know what, Stefan? We welcome all sorts of conversations here, and you know, you do you. We're here to support you in the best way we can, whatever you need. You guys, our clock today is plugged in a funny place, so I'm trying to, it's like it's either gonna be, oh yeah, in front of the wall walks or some jazz, you know? Trying to find a way to make it work. Let's see if it'll give us any, not really. Well, crew, we're doing our best with the clock here. Let's see. That's gonna be our clock. It'll be like right there with the wall walk. All right, any questions, gang? It's go time. Steph in a chat timeout. There's never a chat timeout. We're understanding in this group. All right, guys, any questions? Anyone else use chalk as a comfort blanket? Say aye. Aye. It's like, when is chalk not an option? Never. Always chalk. All right, crew. Go time. Again, 14-minute AMRAP, 40 double unders, 4 wall walks, 8 deadlifts. Here we go. L, the workout is body weight and minimal. Both are 14-minute AMRAPs. For body weight, it's 40 line hops or jumping jacks 4 wall walks, 12 air squats for minimal, 40 double unders or 60 single unders, 4 wall walks, 8 double dumbbell deadlifts. All right, crew, starting here in about 20 seconds. Give you a couple more seconds to warm up. Erica Phillip, crew, where's my scout report? Danielle, where's my scout report? Thanks. Thanks, girl. All right, starting in 10 seconds. See if I can chat while I jump here with you guys. I'll do my best. All right, guys, 14 minutes. Here we go. How fun. Can't wait. 44 and 8. All morning I've been patiently waiting for wall walks. They truly just don't let you down. I feel like I'm never going to be let down by the complexity of a wall walk. Nice job, gang. Great job, crew. Remember, keep those shoulders nice and relaxed on the double unders, especially double under in the wall walk. Counterintuitive. Stay calm on your double unders. Nice job, guys. Yay, wall walks. 8 deadlift. Great job, crew. wall walks come around so quickly. It's good for us. Great job, guys. Great job, gang. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Eilish. Nice job, gang. And 40. Gipper's been shaved. The fluffy dog's not so fluffy. He just did a run by. 4 wall walks, guys. About halfway now. Good job, gang. Oh, nice work, guys. Almost there. Shoelace issue. Don't want to trip on a double or a wall walk. That's a no-go. Over the halfway hump now, gang. Heck yes. Over the hump on hump day. There we go. And 40. Yahoo! minutes left. Last 4. Diego, thanks for looking out. Stefan, you don't let those boxes bite you. Back to our dubs, gang. Woo. 3 minutes, girl. And we're back to the wall walks. Wow. Great job, gang. Morning, Julie. 1.5 minutes left, gang. We're so close. Just under a minute, gang. Nice job, guys. Great job, gang. Oh, time. 10 seconds over just for, full commitment of the wall walk or something like that. You ever have those coaches that tell you growing up, if you don't love a movement or what you're doing, like you're running, we had a running coach that would say, when it gets really hard, just tell yourself you love running. Inner monologue in this workout. I love wall walks. I love wall walks. I love wall walks. I don't know if that really works. Blake, I know. Vicky D, thank you. Thanks, Eilish. Julie, we're glad you made it. Oh, Eilish, what's hurting? I missed it. Ooh, ciao in Italy, Walter. Ooh, yeah, Eilish, that helps. Working on the calves helps everything. Thanks, Eilish. I mean, it's like when you tell yourself, last time I did wall walks, I'm like, I'm gonna do more wall walks. Then I did them today and I'm like, I'm gonna do more wall walks. Maybe until they come up in the next workout. But to be honest, guys, they really are. It's great finding those movements like a Turkish get up that involves mobility and stability and strength, and I think wall walks does all of that. So if you're aspiring to like get those handstand walks, those handstand push-ups, honestly, the wall walks will be so great. Honestly, I think that'd be just so great for shoulder endurance in general, and it's really using every single muscle in those shoulders, even the tiny ones, like Wagner said, shoulders on fire. So that's just a great supplemental exercise. Just like a Turkish get up, works on everything. I would definitely, I'm not crossing my fingers. I'm really gonna do wall walks. I challenge you guys to too, because I think it'll just really help with everything. You know, we did a little bit of shoulder activation and talked a little bit about shoulder mobility before we started. Those would be a great exercise to throw in there. A little accessory before or after workout, heck yes. Next time we have a shoulder heavy workout come up, I feel like I might just throw in a wall walk. Might have to tell myself I love the wall walk, but I think I'm gonna do it. All right, crew, well, great job on that. 14-minute AMRAP can get long, so really tried to stay paced on that one. I felt like the deadlifts were where I was able to catch my breath. The double unders into the wall walk was pretty tough, but just tried to stay steady. All right, guys, last but not least today, for accessory, gotta get moving. It's live time for compete here, so I'm gonna go through this pretty quickly. Accessory is 3 rounds, 15 banded pull apart, 10 Bulgarian split squats, 15 single leg calf raises. So guys, for a banded pull apart, imagine I have a band right here, and I'm just gonna be pulling that band apart, like a banded pull apart. But what you're trying to think about here, guys, is engaging and pulling back those scats. Like you're squeezing something in between those shoulder blades. If you don't have a band, then just come into the plank position, and it's basically no press push-ups. And what I'm doing is, in the plank position, I'm squeezing my lats. So it doesn't look like you're doing anything, but you're just dropping your body and squeezing those lats, same as a banded pull apart. For Bulgarian split squats, you'll find something to hang that foot off of. It can be a chair, it can be a bench, or you can just come into this lunge position, but ideally I'm gonna have my leg hanging up. Let's see if I can grab this. It's real quick. See, you can even use a stool, even though this one has some spiders on it, but you can hang your foot off of a bench or a stool. Maybe you have a wall there. And I'm gonna drop that down. You don't wanna move forward with this movement. I wanna feel that hip crease get smaller and go down until I feel a nice stretch in this back leg. For me, I feel a little bit better stretch if I'm higher up, but you don't want that knee going over that toe, guys. So make sure you walk that front foot out far enough from whatever you're on, and as you descend, you feel that crease get smaller. Hey gang, crew coming in. So last but not least, guys, we'll have those single leg calf raises. So you can grab a friend, a wall. Hey Luke, come be my friend.
Gotcha.
Just for a minute. Luke's gonna be my friend. Luke Baca in the house. So you grab your friend or a wall. One leg, I can't do this without the balance. And I'm just gonna come up onto those tippy toes as far as I can go. You can hang your foot off of something if you can. Thank you, Luke. And that will be your single leg calf raises. Oh, PR Ben in the house too.
Hola.
I saw that. That was fabulous.
PRs every day.
Every day with the Mayhem Athlete crew. All right, guys, this is just like bonus day because we're gonna say goodbye in this live, and you are gonna be live on the Compete Live. So 3 rounds of that accessory. Luke, you want to sign them off for us today?
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Well played.
Yeah, we'll
well
see
done.
you guys in a second if you stay on the live for Compete.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed it with Elly. Good job, Elly.
Thanks, Luke. You guys, as always, super thankful for you guys, and we will see you in approximately 90 seconds. Best day ever. Let's do it. Hope you guys have an awesome day. See you in a sec.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.